Life is moving very fast. There's a lot of noise and distractions everywhere. It's easy to forget what's really important, but one man found a way to remember. He discovered peace in nature and friendship with his loyal dog. Among the big rocks, he found a special place. It was hidden away, where he could go to escape the worries of daily life. This quiet spot helped him feel connected to nature again. He loved to sit there, surrounded by the sounds of birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. The fresh air and warm sunshine made him feel alive. As he breathed in deeply, he felt his worries slowly fade away. As he sat there, he started to feel more connected to the earth. He noticed the small things, like the way the light filtered through the leaves and the colors of the rocks. He felt a sense of calm and happiness that he hadn't felt in a long time. He wanted a special place to relax with his dog, so he decided to build a small wooden cabin with his own hands. He chose a beautiful spot surrounded by trees and a nearby stream. The sound of the water and the birds singing made it the perfect place to unwind. He worked hard every day, cutting and assembling the wood. His dog was always by his side, watching with curious eyes. As the cabin started to take shape, he felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. The cabin was cozy and simple, with a fireplace to keep warm on chilly nights. He added big windows to let in plenty of natural light and to enjoy the stunning views. It was the perfect retreat from the hustle and bustle of daily life. When the cabin was finished, he and his dog moved in. They spent their days exploring the surrounding woods, playing fetch, and cuddling up by the fireplace. It was a simple but happy life. The cabin became a symbol of his hard work and dedication. It was a reminder that with patience and perseverance, he could create something truly special. And as he sat by the fireplace with his loyal dog by his side, he knew that he had found his own little slice of heaven. As the cabin started to look like a real home, it was clear that this project was special. It wasn't just about building something, it was about creating a place that came from the heart. He put his love and care into every detail. He chose the best wood, the perfect windows, and the coziest fireplace. He wanted his cabin to be a warm and welcoming place where he could relax and enjoy time with his dog. As he worked, he thought about all the happy memories he would make in his new home. He imagined sitting by the fireplace with his dog, watching the stars twinkling through the skylight and listening to the sound of the stream outside. The cabin was becoming a part of him, a reflection of his love for nature, simplicity, and peace. He felt a sense of pride and joy every time he looked at it. When the cabin was finally finished, he stepped back and admired his handiwork. It was more beautiful than he had ever imagined. The cabin was a symbol of his hard work, his patience, and his love. It was a place where he could escape the stresses of everyday life and find peace and happiness. In their cozy cabin, the man and his dog felt completely at home. They were surrounded by the beauty of nature, tall trees, sparkling streams, and colorful flowers. This was a place where they could relax and just be themselves. They didn't need to worry about anything else. They could simply enjoy each other's company and the peace and quiet of their surroundings. The man loved watching his dog run freely in the woods, chasing after sticks and exploring every nook and cranny. He loved sitting by the fireplace with his dog curled up beside him, listening to the crackling of the flames. In this peaceful place, time seemed to stand still. The man and his dog didn't need clocks or calendars. They lived by the rhythm of nature, the sun rising and setting, the birds singing, and the wind rustling through the trees. Here they found happiness in the simple things. They didn't need fancy cars, expensive clothes, or loud music. They just needed each other and the beauty of nature surrounding them. In this special place, the man and his dog had found their own little piece of heaven. They had found a place where they could be themselves, where they could relax, and where they could enjoy each other's company in peace and quiet. The cabin is a wonderful example of the man's hard work and skills. He built it with his own hands, using natural materials like wood and stone. The result is a cozy and inviting space that's just right for relaxing. Inside the cabin, it's warm and comfortable. There's a big fireplace where the man can light a fire on chilly nights. The furniture is simple but sturdy, made from natural wood that smells wonderful. The windows let in plenty of natural light, and the views of the surrounding woods are breathtaking. The cabin is the perfect place for the man and his dog to unwind. After a long day of exploring, they can curl up by the fire and watch the stars twinkling through the skylight. The cabin is a peaceful haven, far from the noise and stress of everyday life. The man's love and care are evident in every detail of the cabin. He's made it a home, not just a building. And as he sits by the fire with his dog, he feels grateful for this special place where he can rest and recharge. The man's time in the cabin has been a valuable lesson. He's learned to appreciate the present moment and not worry about the past or future. He's realized that happiness comes from simple things like nature, peace, and the company of loved ones. He's discovered that life is more enjoyable when he focuses on the small pleasures. Watching the sunset, listening to birds sing, and playing with his dog have become his favorite activities. He's learned to slow down and appreciate the beauty around him. The man's experience has also taught him the importance of relationships. His dog has been his constant companion, and he's realized that the love and companionship they share is invaluable. He's learned to cherish the time spent with loved ones and to prioritize those relationships. In the stillness of the cabin, the man has found a sense of clarity and purpose. He's remembered that life is not about accumulating possessions or achieving status, but about living in the moment and finding joy in the simple things. As he looks back on his time in the cabin, the man is grateful for the lessons he's learned. He knows that he'll carry these memories and insights with him, and that they'll continue to guide him as he moves forward. As the day comes to a close, the sun sets slowly over the rocks, casting a warm golden glow over the cabin. This peaceful scene is like a big hug, wrapping the cabin and its surroundings in a sense of calm and serenity. The golden light pours in through the windows, illuminating the cozy interior of the cabin. It highlights the natural beauty of the wooden beams and the stone fireplace, making the space feel even more welcoming and inviting. As the light fades, the stars begin to twinkle in the night sky. The sound of crickets and the occasional hoot of an owl create a soothing background noise, lulling the world into a peaceful slumber. In this special place, time seems to stand still. The worries and cares of the world seem to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of contentment and peace. The cabin, bathed in the warm golden light of sunset, is a symbol of this peace, a reminder that it's always possible to find calm and serenity, no matter what challenges life may bring. As the night deepens, the cabin remains a beacon of peace, a haven from the stresses and strains of everyday life. It's a reminder that no matter where we are or what we're doing, we can always find peace and contentment if we take the time to look for it. The cabin is a peaceful place among the rocks. It reminds us that sometimes the best things in life are the simple ones. The cabin is simple, with wooden beams and a stone fireplace, but that's what makes it special. The natural beauty of the area shines through. When you go inside, you feel calm. The fire crackles, the air smells like wood smoke, and birds sing outside. It's all very peaceful. The cabin shows us that happiness can be found in quiet moments. It's not about big adventures or expensive things. It's about enjoying simple things like a beautiful sunset or a good book. When you sit on the porch watching the stars, you remember that life is full of small joys. The cabin among the rocks is a special place that helps you slow down and appreciate the beauty around you.